Yo, I'm just messing around with some swapping games around on the Xbox. So I thought I'd have a go at a little title I bought recently. It's called Transcripted. Transcripted. Um, it, Even the developers have referred to it as the illegitimate son of Zuma and Geometry Wars, two games that I've been a fan of in the past. Discover now this unique mix of twin stick shooter and match three with its twisted mechanics. I like the idea of it, you know. Um, Geometry Wars I never really got good at, to be honest. It's a challenging game. I mean, I say I never got good at. The trouble is, I might have been good, but looking at like high scores into the millions, do you know what I mean? Then I don't think I was anything special. Like I don't know, people like survived wave after wave in that game. But yeah, okay. So it's not a multiplayer, just a single player title. It's only 1 gigabyte of space it takes up, and reasonable sort of review score anyway. I don't know about those reviews, but let's just jump in and have a bash, and I will hopefully my games queue will clear down as well by the time I've had a round of this. I don't know. We'll see. Now I'm on the left. Now I'm on the right. On the left and on the right. Okay. Why is why is this gone funny? Something has gone funny here. My green screen. I've got one of the better webcams available without going crazy money. I've got a proper Elgato £200 green screen. I've got like cool white LED lighting, and yet it's still bloody funny. Either I go fuzzy or the green screen's fuzzy. There's no like in between. I don't know. Oh well, it's more interesting things to worry about. Well, it does put me off though. Like I like a when I come back to watch these in years to come, maybe. I don't know. I've got too many of them now. But when I've like when my hands no longer work and whatever I don't know. New game, I think. Oh, there's a how to play. Is it just me or is that the old 360 controller? No, it's not, is it? Secondary weapon, previous weapon, next weapon, shoot. Okay. Aim. Oh right, well it's fucking simple as, isn't it? Um Medium puzzle, medium, all that shit. Let's go for it. November there's a date.
Yeah, yeah, mister. What did you say your name was? I get it. It's urgent. I already told you, these things take time. The sample is ready for analysis. You are not being very helpful right now. Can you please let me... Oh, right. Damn. 3 more weeks and I would have been home free. No more thesis, no more office hours. Now all I see are black suits. Come in and start giving orders like they own the place.
Hello, Adam. How are you feeling?
Not now.
Come now, Adam. Watch this. You have one new message from Professor Dahl. See, it is easy to let people help you without being such a curmudgeon all the time.
Nadia.
What?
It's a
Just
curmudgeon.
roll it.
Hello, Adam. By now, you should be able to guess what's going on. We've caught the interest of the boys upstairs. The incident has been deemed a threat to national security. Your sample is top, let me emphasize, top priority. You need to put down whatever you're doing and get on with it. Until further notice, you stop everything else. Forward me all results from the analysis. I don't know when I'll be back in the lab. We're having a bit of a family crisis. So you're in charge for now. Please. don't screw this up.
Aw, feels so good to be trusted.
Adam, mistrust was clearly implied when...
Oh, you're right. Forgot to mention this was irony, sorry. Where's my visual? The vid feedback from the probe should be syncing by now.
Electromagnetic interference detected. I am sorry, Adam.
Why isn't the confinement chamber working?
The confinement chamber cannot block interference if the source is the sample itself. Remember?
Funny. I thought this thing was organic.
Affirmative. Preliminary testing and DNA amplification confirm human origin.
What the? No way that tissue's human.
I do not know what you mean by no way that tissue's human. Shall I run grammar normativity on your question?
Now who's being a curmudgeon?
Adam, I assure you the sample tissue is human. Sample tissue may appear malformed because deep mutations have destroyed the original cell structures. Here, see for yourself. Transferring manual control to user. You can access the experimental database at any time. The database includes all information gathered during analysis and is updated in real time. Each time an update becomes available, an alert will appear on the right border of your screen. To open the database, press this button. Go ahead, slugger.
You can control the nanoprobe's movement. Okay. With the left stick.
Give it a shot. To open the proceed towards the deeper layers of the sample.
Tell you what. That music is loud.
You can access the experimental database at any time. The
Okay.
database includes all information gathered during analysis
So
and is
I'm
updated in real time. Each time an update becomes available, an alert will appear on the right border of your screen. To open the database, press this button. Go ahead, slugger. Give it a shot. Proceed towards the deeper layers.
Aim with the right stick and shoot with the right trigger. I'll be able to shoot. Okay.
Of the sample.
Well, that's messed up.
I have activated the plasma emitter for you to clear a path through the entanglement. Avoid collision at all costs. The nanoprobe is a precision instrument. Be careful.
Your energy is low and your fire rate is decreased. If you stop firing your weapon, your energy will rapidly recover over time.
In other words, we do not want to lose our progress.
Our progress?
I'm a Borg nanoprobe.
Warning. Nearby pathogenic activity detected.
It just shot at me. What kind of bacteria emits plasma?
Yeah.
Activating the nanoprobe's defensive shields.
The energy shield protects you only from energy projectiles, not from direct collisions with hostiles, which will always consume your health. As long as you have some shield, energy damages will not be subtracted from your
Shield
health.
will only protect you from the enemy projectiles, not a direct collision.
Well, I played the hell out of Galaga when I was a kid. What could go wrong?
Really? I have always preferred social network games.
You would.
Must be a generational thing.
So what on social network games? It's alright.
Warning.
This.
Pathogens approaching.
Well, it's a bit early days, isn't it?
Try to collect the glowing crystals as they drop. The doctor has requested them for analysis. My analysis shows the yellow crystals can be used to upgrade our weapons. I will adjust the nanoprobe settings accordingly.
That's going to be an interesting footnote in my report.
Right, these purple crystals provide a temporary unlimited source of energy. For a few seconds, you won't have to care about the energy cost of your weaponry. Okay. What's the next one then? Yellow crystals. Purple crystals are temporary sort of thing. Yellow crystals increase the power of the active weapon. Blue cube fragments hold interesting raw data on this new life. Okay.
That's going to be an interesting footnote in my report.
Adam, stay.
Sometimes, to perform some detailed analysis, you'll be asked to stay in the defined area. To complete this task, stay in the circle outlined around the subject until it is completely filled. Leave before the end, and you might have to do it all over again.
Close to the cube device long enough for me to perform a full analysis. It appears the majority of these pathogens contain similar nucleotide cubes in their cores. Destroy an enemy pathogen. Stabilizing the cube consumes the nanoprobe's energy, but as long as you are holding onto a cube, hostiles will identify you as one of their own and will not collide with the probe.
My shield. Why is it shaking?
This is a proxy benefit of holding a cube. The cubes boost the power of your shield. You thereby receive additional defenses to enemy projectiles.
But the probe feels heavier.
Your movement is slowed, as necessary to stabilize the cube. You also cannot use your weapons.
What? Transporting the cube consumes your energy. If it reaches 0, the cube will be destroyed. Try to use it first. A DNA cube has several effects. You are invulnerable to all projectiles, and hostiles won't recognize you as a threat anymore. You can go through most of them as they wander aimlessly. However, you are also slowed and progressively lose energy.
You can only reroute their power to fire the cube in a given direction.
I want the tutorial to be over. Do you know what I mean? Like, as much as I want to learn the mechanics.
Ooh, it's pretty.
Analysis of these two receptor nodes shows their compatibility with the cubes. Activate them each with a cube, and the passage should open. Launch a cube at each of the receptor nodes.
Oh, okay.
Zing!
I now have enough data to continue the analysis alone. I will inject a few more nanoprobes and compile a summary for you and Professor Dahl. Nice work, boss.
I had a game on the Wii U
One
that
new
was a bit
message from Professor
like
Dahl.
this.
This is phenomenal. We are either facing a form of alien contamination from outer space, or the most brilliant bioengineering I've yet seen. I'm supposed to visit the first victims in a few hours, but in the meantime, we must find a way to stop the disease from metabolizing. The pharmaceutical bigwigs are already circling here at the hospital, whispering about contracts and partnerships and parasites. We weren't their first choice either. I'm sure they'd rather have this research done in-house, but they're desperate. We've got to stay one step ahead of them, Adam. Treating a disease is not the same as curing one, and these people are in the business of treatment. There's no money in cures. For that reason, you must stay vigilant. Beat them at their own game. Now's your time to shine. Don't tempt me to think I've made a mistake.
Adam, I have new information on the pathogen. Take a look at what the probes are finding deeper in the sample.
Is that...
DNA? No. Deoxyribonucleic acid as we know it tends to behave similarly in all organisms. This pseudo-DNA is functionally different. It could be the signature of a nanoengineer, or it could be natural. We do not know. The analysis remains incomplete. But these chains are made of the same nucleotide cubes we encountered earlier, which regulate the disease's metabolism the same way actual DNA would.
So all I gotta do is break the chain.
And we slow or stop the progress of the disease.
They do
Headshot.
look like
Indeed. To stop
base
the
pairs.
disease at a macroscopic level, multiple probes must be injected into the host. Piloting the probes is not a task I am currently able to perform, since nearly all of my processing power is dedicated to analysis. You will not like this next part. You are the only one who can pilot the probes without Professor Dahl, but you are pretty good with those things. I attribute it to all that gaming.
And Mom said it was a waste of time.
Preliminary tests indicate a structural flaw in all of the pseudo-DNA chains. Creating a matched series of identical colors seems to cause a critical weak point in the chain. Launch the cubes to create a grouping of 3 identical colors, and the shock should cause that part of the sequence to collapse. Destroy enough nucleotides to fill the progress bar at the top of your screen, and the disease's metabolism
That
for the whole
narrative
region will fail.
built around the 2 core gameplay mechanics is really well done, actually. Like, I think, anyway. Right, it seems to have crashed. Just as I was praising the game, it bloody crashes, doesn't it? Hey, Hitman is moving across. That's what I was going to have a bash at, because it's coming off Game Pass. And I'm so tempted to purchase it. I hope I do not have to do that tutorial again. I'll be fuming if I do. Oh my god, 18 unread text messages. Bloody hell. It's a bit much, isn't it? Xbox Store. I think it's called Hitman World. Yeah, no, it's not cheap. I think I'll have to have a bash of that then, definitely, before it comes off Game Pass. Game Pass? Game Pass. I think I played Hitman 3 on Stadia when that was about. And I wasn't blown away. Oh, it was alright, I just wasn't blown away.
One new message from Professor Dahl.
This is phenomenal. We are...
Get back on it.
Adam, you must collect a cube and shoot it into the chain to create a group of 3 or more of the same color.
Good call. It's working.
Of course it is. Now fill the progress bar to effectively stop the pathogenic metabolism in this region.
Energy. I ran out of energy. That little geezer's annoying me. It's all right. I thought there'd be a bit of like moving around the levels, not just static.
One new message from Professor Dahl.
Big progress, Adam. In just a few hours, we've made leaps and bounds past the so-called experts the Supes have brought in to work on this. They don't have the slightest idea what they're facing, neither Big Pharma nor the government agencies. And to think they used to defame our studies as fringe research. I want you to compile all of Nadia's data so far.
As expected, Professor Dahl's less than clairvoyant request has long since been completed. I have already compiled all the requested data, Adam. While analysis on the origins of the disease remains...
Oh, okay, so there's some roguelike elements as well. All right, what's that? Plasma repeater. Improved shield capacity. Pseudo-DNA cubes are unstable devices. They are all the more unstable when surrounded by other cubes. Avoid destroying tight clusters of hostiles. You won't have time to use the release cubes. Oh, that was going to be my strategy, actually. Chain reaction inflicts bonus damages on the disease metabolism. They are very important to complete samples rapidly. They also provide you. Try to create them from scratch and don't rely only on luck. To actually complete a sample, you need to fill the progress bar at the top of your screen. In harder difficulties, it may slowly decrease over time. To complete a sample, you must destroy enough cubes on the chain. Retrieve colour cubes. These receptor-like structures apparently react to cubes. So that pretty good.
One new message from Professor Dahl.
I've had a look at the victims. I guarantee you don't want to catch this thing. It looks as bad on the outside as it does at the cellular level, maybe
I won't be a
even
second.
worse. I knew one of the victims. He was a mediocre competitor, a microbiologist chosen to be a Defense Department advisor. The suits are all hush-hush about it, but just him being here tells us one of two things. Either they're getting wise to what it is we're dealing with, or they had a hand in it. Either way, our circumstances are grim. You've done well so far. Just try not to slip. I'll be in touch.
Adam, I recommend keeping an eye on the research module. New upgrades will regularly become available for integration into the probes, and you will need the extra oomph as you advance through the samples. You can also access the database to replay past analysis. If you improve your results on these, you will gain additional experiment points to invest in your upgrades. Neato, yes?
I get it. You're a genius. But nobody likes a show-off, Nadia.
You wound me. I've made more progress on the genetic code, too, for your information. And, for your information, I've already discovered something useful with it. Certain cubes pack more data than others. These supercharged cubes are of critical metabolic importance. Their destruction will have greater impact than the standard colored cubes, and could greatly accelerate our pathway to finding a cure. Adam, I'll make sure to highlight the critical cubes with brackets on your interface so you can identify them. But wait, would that be showing off in your book?
You mad?
Oh, you can be so tedious.
Just getting lunch, lunch prepared. What time is it actually? Oh yeah, it is lunchtime. Okay, let's continue. So not all things. Not all stuff gives off a cube. That's how I got a decent weapon. Oh, what? One thing after another. It's a shame it doesn't shout Zoomer at you when you've done
One
it.
new message from Professor Dahl.
Adam,
Okay.
One new message from Professor Dahl.
Adam, the probes are making great progress, but we have too many going missing in action. I need you to find out what's going on. I don't expect to be left alone here anytime soon, and this type of hiccup could lose us our most important votes of confidence on the project. We can't afford such a derailment. At the very least, it would put us behind parallel researchers who have less than philanthropic intentions.
Warning, a large energy signature has been detected.
Right, if you manage to break the chain from far enough, you'll be awarded with a macro shot and earn additional experimental points. Each time you grab a cube, a power surge fill the energy cells of the probe before it starts to empty slowly. Each time you grab a cube, a power surge fill the energy. A power surge fills the energy cells of the probe before it starts to empty slowly. This side effect can be used to quickly refill your energy level if you launch the crew. Oh, okay.
Beyond this barrier. You must open it to proceed, but do so with caution.
Wow, that thing is really ugly.
One new message. Warning, a large energy signature has been detected beyond this barrier. You must open it to proceed, but do so with caution.
Wow, that thing is really ugly.
This mutation seems to carry an immunity to the probe's standard weapon systems. You will have to find another way to destroy it.
Right, I think I sort of got the idea of what needs doing. I'm just not very good at
Warning,
doing it.
a large energy signature has been detected beyond this barrier. You must open it to proceed, but do so with caution.
Wow, that thing is really ugly.
Oh, sugar. Oh, man. Can't get close to it. Let's make it a little bit. Oh, I don't know. I think it's the right difficulty because it's challenging me, that's for sure. But
Warning, a large energy signature has been detected beyond this barrier. You must open it to proceed, but do so with caution.
Wow, that thing is really ugly.
oh no! Okay, Google, how
Warning,
long's left on the
a
timer?
large energy signature has been detected beyond this barrier. You must open it to proceed, but do so with caution.
Wow, that thing is really ugly.
Where's my shields?
This mutation seems to carry an immunity to the probe's standard weapon systems. You will have to find another way to destroy it.
Getting a bit sort of claustrophobic here. Well, let's dumb it down a bit then in terms of difficulty. I don't know, puzzle and thingy.
Warning, a large energy signature has been detected beyond this barrier. You must open it to proceed, but do so with caution.
Missed it. What's up to the other one?
Wow, that thing is really ugly.
Oh, I can repel the fire as long as I'm holding on to a cube. Okay, Google, stop. I fucking suck at this. Jesus. Right. Rage quit. Oh, yeah, but you can upgrade stuff. I forgot. That's the whole point of a robot, isn't it? Like, I've got loads of upgrades to spend. Like, what's that? increase XP from pathogens by 30%. How much does that cost? 6,000. Speed without cube increased by 10%. New energy cells will hold more energy. Just fucking roll it out.
Warning, a large energy signature has been detected beyond this barrier. You must
Okay.
open it to proceed. One new message from Professor Dahl.
Adam,
Don't know.
One new
Right.
message from
Well,
Professor Dahl.
Adam, the probes are making great...
that's all right. That. I suppose it's like. I think I'm going to put that under arcade actually, even though it's like more of a like. It just feels a bit arcadey, and I'll stick it under a twin stick shooter as well. Or is it a shmup? I think of that as being side-scrolling, really. I don't know. Right, cool. Gonna kick it, and I'll be back in a bit to hopefully have a bit of Hitman as well. All right, take it easy.